I pulled for Venus Sword and got a Harp. Wait, that's actually not bad though. Unless you already had like a bunch of bows. Harp's actually good. Harp is probably the best 5-star standard weapon you could get alongside Jade Spear, I think. Those are the two best, right? Like missed 5 stars you could get. Oh, Wolves is also up there. The problem with Wolves though is that it's a Claymore. But yeah, Wolves is up there. It just like, I feel like there's way more polearms and bows that I use all the fucking time. But if you're like a Claymore Karen, a Claymore Chris, then yeah, Wolves is pretty sick too. Lost Prayer is okay. I'm about to make people hate me. Look, this is where I would put them. Okay, this is standard banner 5 stars. Okay, where's Harp? It's probably, these two are probably there. Wolves is here as a weapon, but because there's less like staple Claymore supports they're using in every team, it's probably here, but let's still keep it there. What fucking weapon did you say? Amos is like here. Amos is like best in slot on like it's technically not even best in slot on Melt Ganyu, I'm pretty sure, because of Thanari's weapon, and there's also like Aqua and like there's a bunch of weapons that are good now, but it's like, yeah, it depends on who you have. It's pretty dog shit for most characters, but then like Ganyu can use it. And it can be a stat stick. Scoured Pride also suffers a similar syndrome where it's a Claymore, but some characters can use it. Like I know Eula, if you can use the ER, can make you if you're a Claymore DPS that can use the ER, you can usually make use of it and it's decent. Like Eula, like Razor. Beto can use it. Serpent Spine though. The problem with, another problem with Claymores is Serpent Spine exists, but it's a battle pass weapon, so not everyone buys the battle pass. So it's like it's better. Like it's better than Amos for sure. Aquila is okay. Here's my Aquila take. This is my Aquila take. I think Aquila is very niche, but it's also super underrated because you literally just get a huge amount of base attack. And like, it's not insane for a 5-star, okay? But it's amazing for Bennett. And even sometimes just the base attack plus the 20% attack you get makes it okay. Now, you're gonna be like, dude, but like, it's bad. But listen, okay? Sure, it's not the best. But it's like, usually it calcs to like similar to like another option that's like not bad. Let me try to find an example. Like, look, okay? Let's say you're playing Ayaka. What's a good weapon? R5 Aminoma, okay? What's about as good as R5 Aminoma? Aquila. It's about as good, right? This one gives you energy, which is nice, but it costs 5 prototypes. Billets. Aquila's about as good. It's like literally about as good. It's not like, for a 5-star, that's pretty cope. I get it for a 5-star, but it's like, you know, it's okay. How is Scoured Pride good? Scoured Pride is not good for your account, but it's good for certain characters. Like if you're a Claymore DPS that can use it, it's usually pretty good. The only problem is Serpent Spine is usually better with her fine. But like Eula can use it well. I'm gonna be honest, chat. The only reason I did this was to talk about Lost Prayer because someone said to talk about Lost Prayer. I think Lost Prayer is really good, but it's like one under those. Maybe it's like this. Is it like this? Because Lost Prayer also kind of wants you to be on field. If not, it's a stat stick, which is fine, but I would put Atlas. I low-key kind of like Atlas better. Am I weird for liking Atlas better? I like Atlas better. Atlas is like always a good stat stick, unless you don't care about attack. Lost Prayer is sometimes better if you're on field, but it's like kind of like Atlas better. But I don't know if they're the same tier as Harp. It's also not the same tier as Scoured Pride. Might just be higher in the tier. It might be like this. Maybe this is there. I actually don't know. No, but Winsith exists. I know Winsith's not amazing, but I feel like, okay, let me elaborate on that. I feel like there's more good 4-star and even 3-star, well, Throwing Tails catalysts for a lot of characters. There's a lot of good 4-star catalysts. Like, okay, I low-key struggle to pick. I mean, there's Stringless. I was gonna say a lot of my bow characters, I struggle to pick a bow to level. Like, yeah, some characters can use Rust, like Yoimiya, that's it. Some can use Stringless. Yeah, Range Gauge just came out. You're Winsith's #1 fan? I fucking love Winsith. I know there's like downsides to using it, but I am the fucking biggest Winsith lover. But I know, it's kind of, but even, dude, Flowing Purity is actually insane. Flowing Purity is really good. Flowing Purity is genuinely great, like actually good. Especially if you can use it, like you have to use its effect, but like it can give like What's the full elemental damage bonus it can give? I forget. It's like, oh no, 8 would be double as well. Would that be 16? So it'd be 24 plus 16. So 40. Yeah, 40%. That's really good. There's a lot of good catalysts, like sack frags for a lot of characters. Oh, this is a battle pass weapon, but it's good. Prototype Amber's great. Even, okay, ignore this. Even like Ballad is good. Even like most of the event ones are actually pretty good. Have fun getting EM buff. That's the cool part though. If you're doing casual content, who cares? If you're doing Abyss, you can always reset. You're either high enough investment to where it doesn't matter, or you're not, and then you can reset. And then Widsits for you is better than it is on average because you get the 2 good buffs. And if you don't, well, you retried. I get that that's not a fun playstyle, but it's literally like Wizards can help you cheese content that you otherwise can't clear. Also, whenever we calc it in like videos and Zavage calcs it, it's on average of the 3, and usually it still performs pretty well, which is why I like the weapon. But I get why some people don't like it, so fair enough. What are the other ones? Aquila is probably, I'm an Aquila lover, but I do think it's like not the, it's just a Bennett weapon, and then if not, it's okay. If there was like a physical sword DPS that actually physical, it would be amazing, because the base stack and the attack percent is already decent, and it like has like its effect. If you could use the physical, that'd be great. I don't think it's low-key. Is it here? It might be there. Because if Amos is only for Ganyu, well, it's not only for Ganyu, but if it's mostly for Ganyu, then this is mostly for Bennett. But Bennett is better than Ganyu, true. Anyways, what other ones? There's Skyward. Okay, I low-key, okay, no disrespect, the Skyward's fine, but I actually forgot about that I pulled this weapon, and every time I see it in my inventory, I remember, and then I never level it. It's just the worst fav a lot of the time. It's not bad. Sometimes it's nice because you have a high base stack, gives you some ER. Like, let's say your Shao has 0 ER, you can actually use this. Some characters can use this, but for most supports, which is when the ER would be one, also the base stack is really high, but for most supports that would want ER, you just go fast. Oh wait, actually, update. It is similar to the catch. I remember it's similar to the catch for Raiden and also Shangling, I believe, which means what you could do is you could give catch to one and then scour to the other. You fish for the catch, give that to one, you give scour to the other. The problem is, and I also have this problem with people that pull for Scarlet for Shangling, which yes, it could be a best in slot, it's not bad. It's just Shangling has like a million fucking weapons. Like, she literally can use almost any fucking weapon. She can use Dragon's Bane, she can use catch, she can use like any fucking 5-star. She can use so much. So it's like, it being a Shangling weapon is not like the biggest deal. Like, you could use this on Raiden and then give catch to Shangling. It's okay, it's actually okay. Yeah. Raiden weapon looks good with him. Dude, Feng, hi. I've literally been running engulfing Shao because it matches his pants. Anyways, yeah, I think Sky's Spawn is decent. It's decent. But Fab usually is better. So I put it like here. Because like same with Skyward Pride, it's good, but usually Serpent's fine. But Serpent's Spine's a Battle Pass weapon. But anyways, I digress. What else is there? We'll rearrange this later. Skyward Sword, I kind of don't give a shit about. It's not bad. It's actually decent. Again, it falls into the I just would use Fav syndrome. I genuinely haven't used my Skyward Sword since when I used to use it on Jean, but now I use either Fav or Aminoma. Not because they're inherently better, but I mean, it's decent. It has a high base. No, it's not even that high. It's 608. Has a lot of ER. Usually, I feel like if I need ER on my support, Fav will help my other party members, so it's better. But if you are using Fav with someone else, Skyward's fine. I'm using it on better right now because I'm on a full healer Bennett build. I don't want to talk about it, but we have 40k HP. Anyway, Skyward good on Jean. It's not, yeah, it's not bad. Jean's standard weapons are Fav and Aminoma, but Skyward's also pretty. But it doesn't help your team, it just helps her. Hard to proc Fav? No, you just swap and press E. You can go a crit circle. You can get enough crit rate on healer Bennett for Fav. I'm not going Fav on healer Bennett. What the fuck? Low key. Okay, if we're being generous with tiers, it's like, where does this go? Wait. Oh, where the fuck does this go? It's like, okay. I mean, is it even better than Aquila for your account? I'm kind of fucking Bennett pilled though. I guess it is. Like, I got Aquila was the first 5-star weapon I got in 1.0. And I've been using it I literally never stopped using this weapon, but also it's just Bennett. This is base attack. So like, I get, but yeah, everyone also uses Bennett generally. Is Jade better than Calamity? If I have enough crit rate. If you have too much crit rate, a non-crit weapon is going to be better. Calamity is actually really good, especially if you're running Magic Chaussee. Jade is better on average, but not always. So you can use Calamity. Pretty sure Could be the best with my HOC. But yeah, Skyward Blade was the first weapon I got. It has that's my Bennett's side. That's fair. But also like Aquila's better. So if it's like your Bennett's weapon, then Aquila would be a bit better. I'll just leave them there. Although I think I actually think Aquila's not bad. Is it bad? What does it rank on like a random ass character? Let me look at some random ass weapon ranking. Kaching. It's good for physical Kaching, but no one fucking plays that anymore. Do I have it in my fucking, do I have Aquila in our weapon ranking? Kaching guide. 99.6. Yeah, I mean yeah, exactly. Yeah, for aggravate, it's as good as Iron Sting R1, but then R5 is better. Wait, why was R1 the average, the percentage? Anyways, yeah, I guess it's pretty bad there. Okay, low key, can I put Amos in its own tier? Is that toxic? How much better is Amos than Harp on Ganyu? I'm actually curious. Ganyu, do they calc it, or I have to pull up I haven't made a Ganyu guide in forever. I don't have calcs. Melts. 113 to 117. Wait, it's literally not even that much. What the fuck? Wait, it's next to Hamayumi. Amos has 3 characters. Aquila has 1. Aquila's okay if you just want to attack, like for Ayaka and you don't have like an R5 Amenaba. But also, Bennett is better than those 3 characters combined. Bennett is better than the 3 Amos characters combined times 2. Is this based? I think I like these weapons a lot. This is also pretty good. But it just feels weird to not put Harp. I actually think it's this. I mean... yeah, I actually think it's this. I actually think it's this. Wolves is a shit weapon? No, it's not. Wolves is good. Wolves is great. The reason why I could see you putting Wolves here, and I wouldn't disagree, is because of Serpent Spine. But Serpent Spine is a battle pass weapon, and I don't actually know what's the percentage of people that get and refine a Serpent Spine. I don't actually know the percentage. But Serpent Spine is fucking broken. But outside of Serpent Spine, Wolves Greystone's insane. It's just so many stats, dude. 608, 50 attack, 20 attack here. And on like Diluc or like whatever, like pretend Diluc was as good as Futao. I know he's not, but just pretend Diluc was, what the fuck? Anyways, pretend like this is a really good Claymore character, right? You just go EM Sands and then you have a fuck ton of attack, you have a fuck ton of EM, you're chilling. That's even without the second part of the passive, because it's inconsistent. But I feel like a lot of Abysses now have single target boss and then another floor that has a bunch of enemies that you can proc its effect. And when you do, it buffs all your party. If you're playing Xingqiu, it doesn't snapshot, which is good because this effect usually procs mid nut. And if you are snapshotting with like Fischl, then you can just swap into them. It's annoying with like Beto though, because Beto's gonna snapshot, but I don't know. It's usually good. Says the crit Andy. Yes, I'm a crit value Andy, and I'm acknowledging that Wolves is generally really good stat stick. Like, look, I'll pull up a random fucking Claymore again. Who's a random Claymore? Ito. No, but Ito doesn't want to attack really. I should probably make a new Eula guide down. Yeah. It's usually with most characters, it's like instantly best in slot if you can proc the passive, but it's kind of hard to. Anyways, Wolves is really good. I just think Claymores are characters a lot of the times are just Claymore characters. Like Ito would want like a defense weapon or a crit weapon, and then like you can get Serpent Spine and like Beto can use that, and like it's kind of hard to proc the effect, but as a weapon it's really fucking good. I don't know about these 4. These 4 I actually don't know why they're... I think this makes sense actually, because these 2 individually are better than these 2. Because like here you usually Fav, whereas Fav Claymore doesn't really replace a Fav Skyward Blade. Fav Lance does replace a Skyward Spine, but Skyward Spine also I feel like has more characters that would want to use it. Is that even true? Is Skyward Spine better than Skyward Blade? Maybe it isn't. But there's more DPSs that could use it. Because wait, what's the base attack on it? It's low, right? No, it's high. Oh wait, it's high, but Blade is low. That's why. I'm a genius. This one's high, but Skyward Blade is low, which means you need more ER. You need more ER to use Blade, and you need less ER to use Spine, which means more DPSs can use Spine than DPSs that can use Blade efficiently. True. Okay, I actually low-key agree with this. Spine also gives a bit of crit rate. Wait, doesn't Sword also give some? Oh yeah, it's 8 versus 4, right? Skyward higher thanks to Xingqiu. I mean, Xingqiu doesn't... I mean, yeah, he can use it. But Xingqiu can also use everything. Jade Cutter? Jade Cutter's not on standard. Jade Cutter, if Jade Cutter was on standard, Jade Cutter would be like here. Or like maybe like top of the tier, but why is Pride so high? It's bad. Pride is okay, but it's just rare that it's like, okay. Realistically, it's like this because you just play Fav. Like, where the fuck is Fav? Realistically, it's this. I mean, Fav is the best weapon, but realistically, like, Fav beats these weapons other than Aquila because Ben. Skyward Pride is like rarely. Scoured Pride doesn't have that many characters that can use it, but the characters that can use it well. Like Eula. And like even like Ito if he needs ER, right? I'm not coping, right? But White Blind's a bit higher. Okay, maybe I am coping. The vacuum blades are genuinely not bad. Oh, that's also another thing. Yes, okay. Also, Scoured Pride has scalings because Scoured Pride, it literally, wait, let me pull up. On its effect, it literally can help save a character whose motion values are dog shit. So let's say you're playing Fremine, your weapon's passive can like do more than your Fremine, so it becomes immediately amazing for him. True. So I think there's a case to be made for this weapon. I actually think it's not bad. High base attack, good effect if you can use the ER. There's not that many on like DPS claymores that want all those stats, but those that do can use this weapon well, and I actually think it's not bad. I actually don't think it's also still better compared to Atlas. I think Atlas usually is slightly better for off-fielders. Oh wait, they're about the same. Okay, maybe they're the same then. Okay, fair. Let me pull some stuff up. For Yai, I have it at... And Lost Prayer can be better on field. Okay, maybe I like Lost Prayer more than I thought. Okay, you've changed my mind. Maybe I do like it more than I thought. Because some characters that are like Klee, Scar, like whoever you're on fielding can actually use it quite a bit. Okay, I agree. I like this a bit better. It's probably this then, because it's probably this. Or this. You could probably argue that. This is also arguable. But Wolves is like, I feel like when Genshin's finished, Genshin version 7.0, we're gonna have enough good claymores that Wolves is gonna be here. You can also, I mean, I hate Genshin Impact. Okay, we're gonna leave it here. Let's not.